say we really missed the library during the pandemic, like actually being able to come to the building, because this was such a big part of our life. We spend 3 to 5 days a week here after school, even if we just pop in, you know, and they see their friends. We're not the only ones from our school that come here. It plays a big role in our life.
I don't know about you, but it is so great to be back in our libraries. At the start of the pandemic, more than a year and a half ago, we had to close the doors to our libraries, community centers, and so many other indoor public spaces in Anaheim. The library still kept humming with activity behind the scenes among our staff members through virtual story times, programming, broadcasts on social media like Facebook, and curbside pickup of library books. And it's those programs that earned the Anaheim Public Library the prestigious award of 2021 Library of the Year by Gale and Library Journal.
Hi everyone! Welcome to today's story time with the Anaheim Public Library. Can you see our logo right there in the corner? Isn't that cool?
I've been a resident since I was a little girl. My family purchased the house in 1956 that I grew up in. My mom grew up there, my grandparents raised their kids there, and since my grandpa used to bring me here, I used to have the yellow card, and all my kids have gotten library cards. Well, I promote the library card all the time. I mean, because there's so many resources that you can get from a library card without coming to the building, although you'd want to come to the building because it's so great here. I tell people all the time, like, you can take classes online, you can through the Gale education, you can come to the library and you have programs on your computers that, like my mechanic, I told him, hey, there's a really cool mechanic program on your computer. Here, you just have to get a library card and it's free, and I'm very vocal about sharing about the library.
So while we couldn't be together during the library's closure during the pandemic, it was still incredibly important for library staff, librarians, to connect with our residents. From kids, their parents, to adults and seniors who truly relied on the library during the pandemic. We started hearing stories from family members saying that the library was their lifeline. It provided activities for kids, it helped them feel connected and engaged to their community, to the library, and to learning.
Well, you know, with 6 kids, it's just not a normal situation at home. I'm not sure we ever realized that we would be home for over a year together. With everything being removed, it was a big damper on our lives. You know, there's only so many times you can go out to the front yard and play a game before the kids are just being so young, they're over it.
Today, I feel down, but not down as in like I'm sad or anything like that. I feel down as in I'm planted by the magic of gravity. But what is gravity? What does it do for us? Well,
one of the programs we're most proud of that came out of this pandemic is the STEAM Kit program. It was developed here in-house by our librarians. They developed 45 different themed kits. And in each kit, there are books, there are activities, 2 to 3 activities, and all the supplies you could possibly need for that crafting activity or adventure activity. Our STEAM kits are completely free for anyone who wants to check them out. We're so thankful that we've received grant funding to put these kits together. And we hope to continue this program even as kids have returned to the classrooms and in-person learning. We're still seeing the incredible value that these kits are providing our kids.
We are the Fiber Friends! And we're so excited for you to join us today on our STEAM adventure.
We took advantage of the kits, the STEAM kits and the activity kits. We loved that a lot of them were recorded and on Facebook, so you could tune in. You weren't limited to your library anymore. So you could access everything from home, which was awesome. And we're not Zoom people, but the library programs are very interactive, so there's something about them that's different than the online school.
Another great service that began at the start of the pandemic was curbside pickup. It was so easy. Families, individuals could check out a book online, even through the My Anaheim Library app, come to the library, and pick it up without even having to leave their car. We're so proud of the curbside service and the role that it played in our residents' lives throughout the pandemic.
I would sometimes ask them, hey, I have a 4-year-old. Can I get some books about dinosaurs? I don't even know what to ask for. And they said, no problem. We'll put it in a kit and we'll give you 5 or 6 books. Or I need Spanish books at this level because my kids are in dual immersion. You know, I don't even know what to ask for. So could you put that together for me? And then all you did was pull up and call, and they would come out and stand back, and they would give you some freebies sometimes. So the kids were getting these special gifts from the library. I mean, all kinds of Disney stuff all the time. Then we would also drive by and pick up the snacks sometimes too. My kids, if we were in the area, my kids were like, oh yeah, we want the macaroni and cheese from the library. So it brought us back to the library for that.
So many programs were put into place at the start of the pandemic, and they continue today. We did this all with the focus of continuing to connect with our residents and to maintain that sense of community that we're so proud to have here in our libraries.
We will come back and participate in the activities in person. We'll probably still utilize the online resources if they continue. When we can't get here, especially with my younger kids at home, it's so easy to pop online. And then also, the Bark Park is right next door. So, you know, it's perfect now. There's something else here in the parking lot, so that brings us closer to the library. So we're looking forward to it. I cannot wait.
Well, you heard it from Josanna. Her story is like so many others we've heard from countless families returning to the libraries. We're so proud of everything the library has achieved in the past year and a half, and we hope that you find your way down to your local library, sign up for an Anaheim library card, and explore everything the library has to offer.